And this is the before install. So right over here, we have got some really quality braided lines. Just look at that. I must say everything is heavy, especially the PCV Delete itself. It's like a kilogram. So right over there, we have the pipes. We've got the new bolts. This is the catch can, obviously, with the one of the holes over there and the other one over there. Looks freaking awesome. Right over here, we have got 290 pins, and then this is like the PCV block off with its O-ring circlip or something. And I see there's the O-ring as well, so I believe that O-ring has to go in here. We'll have a look. And then also I see here's these little metal piece. So I know that this one is open at the top. You can actually put, I'm not sure if it's, yeah, it looks like it can be this one, where basically it's like a nipple for like a vent gauge or whatever you want to use it, like, yeah, a boost gauge or whatever the case is. We'll have a look into more depth of that. So we're going to go and install it on the car. I'm going to give you guys as much information as possible. I have made a PCV video in the past on just how to change it, but not the PCV delete. So we're going to add a lot of information on the next stuff. So let's go to the car. Alright, so right over here is our PCV and we're gonna get rid of it. Yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do is remove these two coil packs. We're gonna loosen the bolt here, pull all of them out. Yeah, then obviously these has to come out. Even here is a bolt. We'll get into more detail now for this pipe that goes over here, this one over here. So basically it's gonna come out, and there is a ton of bolts. One bolt over there, bolt over there, bolt over there. So over there, so there's a ton of bolts we have to remove to get it out. Without taking much longer, let's get these two bolts out real quick. There we go. And there we go. Okay, so the next part is to take this pipe off. So basically how it works is you put your one finger underneath, the other finger on top, and you squish it down, and then it will basically expand and come out. These ones, very brittle. They break very easy if you press down on it. So what I usually do is I just take these two small flatheads, I put them on each side. Okay, so I did struggle a little bit of getting this pipe out on my method. I've got my reasons though. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the PCV out. So this is basically going to all of these bolts that I showed you guys earlier, all the way around. So basically what you can do is, if you do have the kit as well, right over here, how many bolts is there? 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, wait, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 bolts. You guys can just follow obviously the pattern on this one. Something just fell, but anyways, yeah, you can just follow the pattern to get all of them. And this time what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this ratchet with a T30 piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen all of them real quick. I'm just going to fast forward up the video a bit. And guess what? It is loose. So the only thing still keeping it in is this pipe over here. Maybe, I don't think you guys will see it, but it goes right underneath here. So what you're gonna do basically is just take, you can even just take this part over here, just basically move it back until it unclips over here. And let me grab it nicely. And it is out. Oh my gosh, just look at that. And look at that. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is just take a cleaning rack and we're just gonna clean up here a little bit. Watch out, these edges are very, very sharp. Okay, so here is the two next to each other, looking flippin' amazing. I love it. So now what we're gonna do is take the gasket and place the gasket on this one over here. Should be fairly easy. So this is just basically like a complete block off. There's none of these little switches. This one has a spring in it. Inside of a breakthrough here, there's another one over there. So yeah, kind of interesting. So we're just gonna pull it off and put it on here. Okay, so I have one bolt left. You will notice that, why am I stopping by one bolt? Because all the sizes of all of these other bolts is a bit longer than this one, which means this one is the one that comes here in the back. So I'm just quickly letting you guys know. Let's screw it in, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten it crisscross. Again, just make sure it's tightened. Basically, it's just wrist tightened now. We'll just tighten it up a little bit more. Okay, so next thing what we're going to do is we're going to remove these two bolts on the alternator. So basically the alternator is held down by 4 bolts, 2 on the top and then 2 at the bottom. So this is a 13 millimeter. Alright, so the next thing what we're going to do is we're quickly going to install this tab. So basically we have this plug. It's going to get an O-ring in it, and then we're going to clip it in and we're going to block it off. So only when we want to put in a nipple we can put it in, but I don't have anything to put it onto now. So we're just going to use 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, one thing that I did wrong was this 90-degree bends actually has to go on before you put the catch can in the car. So let's quickly get it in. Okay, and this one over here. Alright, and a quick update. Let's kind of trying to see if we can tilt it up a bit so you guys can see better. So, sorry, my voice is gone. So basically we are done. I know I kind of fast forward. I'm sorry about it. I kind of had a little bit of a pain with getting these ones in. This bolt over here is pressing against the water bottle. This part is straight, and if you follow it all the way around, these ones are bent. So I just had like absolute chaos to try and get it in. So let's just have a look. So the one that is bent and bend, they go in together. So it's the far one going around, going into the right, and going into the back. Then the front one has got one bent. Following it through, it has no bent. It's basically straight. So it was very difficult getting these in. I just kind of got frustrated. So I just said, okay, let me just put the camera down, just trying to see if I can get it in properly. So we are done. I'm so happy. Coils are in. Everything is good. Bolt in, bolt in. This was actually pretty easy. So there's a few things I'm not too happy about with the install. Basically, one of the things I'm not happy about is the way that this is installed. So it feels to me like this entire thing is the wrong way around because the IE is pointing that way. Also, we have a lot of a lot of piping left. It makes me feel that we should actually turn this piece around. Will it even work? No, it won't work. Yeah, because if we turn it around, this part is going to be that side, but it's going to be further down, and it's just above the boost pipes, so that's not going to work. So yeah, it just feels to me like this is the wrong way around. I could see on their profile picture that it was like a circle, so yeah, looking from yeah, IE. So anyway, and then also these two bits on the photos, they go much deeper in, but already here it was difficult getting it in. So I just said, oh my gosh, okay, let's just get it in, it's fine. And then I took it down, which means basically it's a little bit below the pipe here, and then it touches this pipe over there. Don't like it touching. I'll try to see if I can do something. So I just don't want it to rub off, because obviously the engine is going to be shaking. This part is just going to be rubbing against it, and even there against that part. So yeah, I don't like that. So I think that this piping is a bit too long for what we actually needed. So I don't know if they maybe gave the Mark 6 one, I'm unsure. And then also they gave us one cable tie, which is not a problem. I mean, like, I would have honestly liked we could have gotten some better clips to put in instead of cable tie. So these are my own cable tie that I put in. So anyway, having a look, there it is. Kind of excited to see what it's going to do. Must say I'm a bit upset. Not upset at all, but just, yeah, I just think that I don't like the piping so much. Like, I would have made the piping a bit shorter. It just feels really, really excessive, and then especially with these two parts that doesn't turn in, well, that's a bit of a bummer. Okay, anyway, long story short, we are done. We got this piece up as well. Sorry, right over here. I can actually maybe that doesn't want to turn around. Thought maybe I could turn it around so it doesn't have that part sticking up. So anyway, we're gonna go test the car and data log it while there's basically still light outside. But yeah, I just quickly gotta go and eat, clean up all of this mess over there, and I'll see you guys in a sec. So I decided to put my engine cover back, and yeah, I gotta clean it. It's been in storage for a very long time, but look at that. So basically I just quickly cable tied these two together, and then that one of the small pipe, just to make sure that obviously they do not rub against each other and get hurt. That's how it looks over there. It's kind of touching a little bit, but otherwise everything looks pretty darn cool. I'm actually holding the light up. It's getting pretty dark outside. All right, we're quickly gonna start her up. Come on, baby. Okay, let's feel the idle. Oh wow, that's smooth. Never mind, my one number plate light doesn't work. Wow, that is absolutely smooth. Let me quickly do this. Okay, no vibration. What? This is freaking crazy. I love it. There is no vibration. Okay, so I'm super happy and hyped about this. So what I gotta do now is I gotta take the car quickly out and do a log and see how the boost is reacting. Let's quickly go to the front and have a look. Okay, sorry guys, very dirty, still gotta clean everything up. Just look at this. Wow, that looks really freaking awesome.